Today we're going to review Chicken Run, a 2000 stop-motion animated comedy film produced by the British studio Aardman Animations in partnership with American studios DreamWorks Pictures. The studio's first feature-length film was directed by Peter Lord and Nick Park from a screenplay by Karey Kirkpatrick and story by Nick Park and Peter Lord, and it stars the voices of Julia Swaroff, Mel Gibson, Tony Hargrove, Miranda Richardson, Phil Daniels, Lynn Ferguson, Timothy Spowell and Imelda Staunton and Benjamin Whistler. And the plot centers on a band of chickens who see a rooster named Rocky as their only hope to escape the farm when their owners prepare to turn into chicken pies. And the film grossed over £224 million on a budget of £45 million, and it became the highest grossed and stop-motion animated film in history. And yeah, what do I think about this film? Well, I saw this film loads of times as a kid, it's kind of nostalgic looking at it, Yeah, this film it's not really a DreamWorks Pictures film, It is the fourth film in the DreamWorks canon, as they call it, But it wasn't made by DreamWorks. It was kind of a partnership with Aardman Animations. I think Aardman Animations was just they did some, shorts, but I think DreamWorks asked them to make a film for them, so yeah, I would say it is part of the DreamWorks canon, and yeah, let's talk about the good of this film, and yeah, I like all these characters, I like how very great escapist it is, If you've watched the film The Great Escape, it has similarities to it, how like these chickens are just trying to escape this farm from being turned, to being turned into these chicken pies, and the voice acting in this film is really good, like this old British cast, it's a very British movie, the setting and the humor, it's very English, very, very English. Some of my favorite characters are definitely the some of the chickens, sidekicks, like the inventor and the old man chicken. I really didn't like them. Another thing with this film is that for a U-rated, AG-rated film, it has a lot of stressful scenes, there's a lot of a lot of scenes that get me on the edge, there's a scene when some of the chickens are in this room with this kind of contraption where they're able to pies, and when two of our characters are kind of stuck in there and trying to get out. It's kind of stressful, there are times when I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're gonna die in this because it's got the spinning cogs and sharp needles and all that stuff, and it's oh, very tense for a fly. I don't really have anything negative to say about this film other than it's just kind of ordinary. It's an ordinary flick. It doesn't really do anything amazing, It's pretty good. It's a really good film and I recommend you to watch it. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a B-. It doesn't, I think the other DreamWorks movies just have a little bit more to offer than this film, and yeah, that's just my take on it. But thank you for watching this review. Please share this video. Comment down below and tell me what's your favorite DreamWorks flick. With that said, thank you for watching, and as always,